Hello Internet and welcome to Behind the Meme. Today we have a look at the Nintendo Switch parental controls. Thank you so very much to my amazing viewers who take time out of their day to not only watch my videos, but also leave comments to suggest what video they would like to see next. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Remember, your comments help shape this channel, so let me know what you would like to see next and maybe I'll be able to make it happen. You guys wanted it, now you have it. Here we go. Nintendo, an icon in the video game industry since the late 1980s. Although they've been around for a whole lot longer, but that's a different story for a different day. No matter who you are, you have either heard of Nintendo or have fond memories of playing Nintendo video games. I mean, unless you're a blind, deaf amputee, in which case you more than likely haven't played or heard of Nintendo. And I would like to add that I'm very sorry for the struggles that you have to face in your life. But then again, I guess you didn't hear that just now, so I'll just be moving on. Nintendo is still creating gaming hardware in an ever-changing video game industry that seems to be shifting away from video game consoles and onto computer gaming and digital downloads. Nintendo's last system, the Wii U, had the worst sales numbers of any video game system the company has created. Well, aside from the Virtual Boy, that is, but it's just best to sweep that one under the rug and try to forget about it like Nintendo does. So like I was saying, the Wii U had some of the worst sales numbers for any Nintendo video game system ever. So naturally, Nintendo is looking for success as well as redemption with their new system scheduled to be released on March 3rd, 2017, known as the Nintendo Switch. Now, to give you guys an inside look at my life, my childhood was dominated by video games. My brother and I created everlasting bonds while playing Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64 for hours on end on a nearly daily basis as kids. It was a simpler time that we look back on fondly even to this day. And then we got a little bit older and the PlayStation 2 came out. And then we bonded by having sex with hookers and then killing them to get our money back in Grand Theft Auto 3. We were kids. It's what you do as kids. But believe it or not, there's a point to me talking about killing hookers. With the Nintendo Switch, one of the new features that they are adding is the ability for parents to have an app that limits their child's play and how long they can play for. Meaning that potentially the kids of today won't be able to enjoy the same rites of passage that I had as a kid, such as playing video games all day or killing hookers. I was just being smart with my money, you guys. I killed the hooker, got my money back, and then bought an AK-47. Nintendo announced their new feature with a video that showed the possible scenarios in which the app could be used. They used Bowser and his son, Bowser Jr. to demonstrate the possibilities.
Nintendo Switch parental controls to the rescue. Just set an amount of playtime and the system will let your child know when time is up. There is a function to have the system go into sleep mode when it hits the time limit, but it's kind of a last resort.
The video has since been viewed millions of times, with many people noting how although he is the primary villain in the Super Mario series of games, Bowser appears to be a pretty good father. But there was one scene from the video that caught everybody's attention. What exactly was Bowser Jr. looking at that caused Bowser to shield his eyes? The video doesn't specify what Bowser Jr. is watching or playing, so naturally the internet began to answer the question themselves. An anonymous user on 4chan created a template and thread that invited users to create their own reimagining of the scenario, and boy did they ever. Since then, Bowser Jr. has gone from watching Trump's inauguration, some annoying YouTubers, visiting some questionable websites, as well as an assortment of other humorous things. He's even been caught watching his own father in some compromising positions. I always knew that Bowser and Mario had a little something special going on, if you know what I mean. Oh, but the fun doesn't stop there. People have also begun to take the trailer and utilize it within YouTube poop videos, resulting in some pretty interesting edits.
Games are supposed to... Nintendo control settings apply to individual players, not to the system.
You can't trust the system!
Uh-oh. Looks like the message didn't quite get through. He's not following the rules. There is a function to have the system
Explode.
but
I guess it's kinda cool that Nintendo's doing this. Really, it all depends on the parent and how strict they are. If your mom or dad is a lame ass, then you're screwed. But if your mom is willing to watch you and your brother kill hookers after you have sex with them like mine did, then it's no biggie. I mean, I turned out okay. I don't see what the big deal is.
Hey, I'm gonna go to the store. Did you need anything, son?
Get the out of my room, Mom! I told you to knock, you stupid. This is why Dad left you. Knock next time or I'm gonna kill you.
Gosh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so like I was saying, guys, I turned out perfectly fine. So there you have it. The Nintendo Switch parental controls have gone from a way to cock block your kids to a meme online that is edited to have humorous results. But hey, that's the internet for you, and on the internet, memes are king. Thank you all so very much for watching. Make sure to subscribe so you can catch my next video and stay up to date on all your favorite memes and trends. Who knows, you may learn about something you never knew about before. I'll catch you beautiful people next time.
they're supposed to be fun. They can be a source of friction.
I'm going to rape you!
Nintendo Switch